Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I got an important video that I need to put out there, and this is probably going to reach nobody, but that's completely fine, okay? But this is for my own records and for maybe future legal reasons, you know? So if this doesn't interest you at all, don't watch it. But I might need to use this legally. So, I've talked about it a million times at this point, right? But if you're new here, I am a father. I'm a father of two. Uh, Baby monitors in this day and age are a very important thing. They're a necessity. You know, they're not a need. They are a necessity at this point. So, whenever I was having my first child, I had set out to get a particular brand of baby monitor. It came with the little sock, the Owlet, I think it's called. Well, before I got a chance to actually purchase it, it was pulled off the shelf because of the sock reason. You put the sock on your baby and it read the heart rate and all this other stuff, and it wasn't registered as a medical device, so the FDA actually yanked it off the shelf. And they had to do all this paperwork, all this legality stuff. Anyway, it's back up on the shelf now, but it took them a while. So they had to rip them off the shelves at all the stores and all that good stuff. And I didn't get a chance to get it, right? Of course, that's just my luck. So the second best thing that was recommended to me was a product called Miku Pro, M-I-K-U Pro. Now, this monitor runs about $500, so it's not necessarily cheap, and it came highly recommended from other users that I've talked to personally, and their app is user friendly. It's very nice. However, we have since run into some issues, and I'm not a happy customer. So Miku, if you're listening, give me my money back. That's all I got to say at this point, right? I've already been in contact with the Better Business Bureau, so, let's see what we can't get done. But enough of all that. Let me explain to you why I'm pissed and why I want a refund and why I've filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. Well, so things happen, right? Electronics, they don't run super smooth all the time. Sometimes you need to power them off. Sometimes you need to restart them, unplug them for a minute or so. You know what? Nobody's perfect, right? It's just a thing. And even before, the Miku Pro had acted up a few times, and all I had to do was unplug it, and then, because I think it said wait a minute, and then plug it back in, and then it worked like brand new. But one day I was at work early in the morning. My wife texted me to keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. I'm going to sleep just a little bit longer. And I was like, okay, cool. So I try again. I open up the app. It says Miku is offline. Miku is offline. Miku is offline. So it's like, okay, whatever. So I close out the app entirely. I kill the app. Open it back up, and I redo that several times. Nothing. I text the wife, the same thing. Hey, that's I can't get the Miku app to work. I can't get it to work. And she's like, oh, well, I'm up anyway, so it don't really matter. So I didn't worry about it. I get home, I get to thinking about it, and I was like, well, let me take a look at it and see what I can or can't do. So I did the same thing. I unplugged it. Waited the recommended amount of time, plugged it back in, and the thing just blinked at me. Blinking power button, and it wouldn't do nothing. So I hold the power button to try to get it to reconnect or wake back up, and then all of a sudden I get this purple ring. I get this purple ring on the power button. Nowhere online in a user manual or anything else have I read anything about a friggin' purple power button, right? It's not even one of the things. I think it says like white, blue, and yellow are the three colors that you see. Purple, I didn't even know existed, but I'll try to type it in online, and people don't really see that up until now. So it made no sense. It kept saying, there was a Wi-Fi issue or whatever, but realistically, what I had come to find out was there was like a software update that murdered all of the Miku cameras. That's what I've come to find out. I think they had some other kind of security risks that they were tweaking on, but either way, they fried their systems. And even in like their emails and their statements, they said the product is unusable. You have to send it in to refurbish, all that other stuff. But you provide the link, and they'll send you a new one, right? They'll send you a new one. They'll ship you a new one. They'll ship you a brand new one. You won't have to worry about it. So I did that. I click on their little stupid link that they give me. And I was foolish enough to say, hey, that's great. That's perfect. That's awesome. I'll give you another chance. And sure enough, a couple of weeks go by. I get it in the mail. I get it all set up and all that good stuff. You know how it is. Super fun time setting electronic shit up and troubleshooting. I get it working, right? I get the thing working, and I think I'm in the clear. Well, once again, as of today, and this has only been a few months ago now, since I got the brand new thing. But as of today, even the new one shit out on me. Even the new one. So we're not out of the clear, right? Their product is unusable. I don't see them continuing because how the fuck can you? How can you continue when your product is useless, right? That blows my mind. So I had to shoot them another email. I'm asking for a full refund. I've already reached out, like I said, to the Better Business Bureau. I filed another complaint. They have... I don't know what it is. I don't know. How do you fix that, right? How do you do it? I thought when they sent me a new camera, I thought everything had been updated, right? I mean, that's what I would have figured. Why would you send me another camera that was going to potentially have the same issues? That makes no sense. What are you talking about? What the f***, man? That's so screwed up. And people rely on these things, right? People rely on these things. These things even have the Miku, the damn Miku Pro, I really thought was a really good baby monitor, right? It tells you like the heart rate. It gives you the whole breakdown, how long he's been asleep, how many times he's moved, and it records little bits and pieces of, sounds and movements, so you get an idea of how your baby's sleeping. It was very useful, but it could also be very useful for people who have children with health conditions, right? So you are able to keep an even closer eye on them. But how are you supposed to do that? We literally trust these companies with our children's lives, especially ones that have medical conditions, right? That's when this Miku Pro would come in handy. But you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted now. Not only that, if you go online and you call the number that's provided on Google, they don't take phone calls no more. They have basically cut you off. There's no phone calls. You make no phone calls. And they give you an email. So that's great. You can't even talk to it. You can't even actually talk to a person anymore. You can't even talk to a person. How up is that? You got to go through emails.
Thank you for calling Miku Support. Unfortunately, our team is no longer available for live assistance. Please send an email directly from your Miku Apps Help Center or to us directly at support@mikucare.com. Please understand, response time is significantly delayed at this time. Thank you.
That blows my mind. And not only that, if you go on their social media, right, I as far as I know, their Facebook, they're not, I think you can still comment on them. They're not responding. They don't post nothing on there anyway. However, their Instagram, they have completely disabled the comments. You can't even comment on there. That is so up. That is so shady. That is so shady. Bitch, I want my money back. I want my money back. $500, the shit, so it should work. It should work, okay? It should work. I'm a little irritated, all right? I'm a little irritated. I know I've rambled. So let's just back up a little bit and let's start from the beginning, right? I bought an expensive ass baby monitor. A very expensive baby monitor. There's cheaper baby monitors that would also, probably still be working, and I wouldn't even be bitching right now. But the wife had to have top of the line, so we spent $500 on a baby monitor that does not work. Anyway, buy a very nice baby monitor. It shits out on me in less than a year. They send me a replacement. Now that one's shit out. What do I do? What would you do? Let me know in the comments below. So screwed up. I just think it's so shady. It's so shady for a company to do that, right? To not give you an option to talk to a person, but instead email. That's infuriating. It's this video's not going to be edited very much, maybe a little bit. Hell, who knows? I'm absolutely baffled by this. However, I provided them. When I asked for a replacement, I provided them with a few different ways to contact me. And I used like my wife's email and phone number and my email and phone number. And I think they took that as in I had two baby monitors, because they actually sent me two. So in total, I've had three now. I got one that I've already sent back to be refurbished. And now I got another one that's burned out in my bedroom. And this is what it looks like now. Comes in a box like this. This is a brand new one, right? Brand spanking new. Look at this shit. This is what we're talking about here. See, that's the up thing here, is I have a brand new one. I have a brand new one here, and I don't even want to use it, because I'm going to hook this bitch up, and it's not going to work. And if it does work, obviously, the first couple burned out in mere months. This one, you think it's going to last any longer? I doubt it. Do you? But, okay, so $500. Let's take a look at exactly what this thing all does, right? Let's see. I'm gonna get behind the camera so I can see what the hell I'm even talking about here. So we have sensor fusion, whatever the hell that is, sleep tracking, lullabies and sounds, movement detector, awake, asleep, and that just tells you, like, oh, your baby's falling asleep or your baby's up moving. Wearable free, so you don't, like I said, the Owlet comes with a sock. This has nothing like that. Live breathing, so it gives you, like I said, heart rate stuff. And it does actually give you a reliable reading for the temperature and humidity. 1080p. I would argue a little bit on that one. Two-way talk, and this was cool because I could be away, I could be at home or at work or something like that, and my baby would get up and I can talk to him. That was super cool. And I've communicated. Me and my wife have had conversations, full-blown conversations using this two-way talk. Super cool. Night vision, right? So whenever you turn the lights off, you're still able to see your sweetheart in the dark. Crypto security. I've had no issues. As far as safety-wise. I've never had, as far as I know, like I said, it's never been hacked or anything like that. But in the box, all that comes in the box is the camera. That's it. So when you order this, you actually have to buy this plus the cord here, and then it gives you exactly what you need. You need a phone to operate it and check it. Obviously, you got to have internet and got to have the Miku Pro floor stand, which I didn't need that because of how I mounted it, but that is something that, if you don't have a setup like I do, I would probably recommend getting it, even though it is a ripoff, considering that this thing is $500. Miku Pro Wall Mount Kit, Miku Pro Power Supply. Pro features include 8-core processor, digital camera, pinch to zoom, so you can zoom in and out of your child's beautiful face. Wider field of view, so it does give you like a landscape situation rather than portrait. So that's cool. Ambient light monitor, enhanced night vision, adjustable LED light, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi support, USB-C connectivity. So this thing is like chock full of technology, right? It's a lot, and a lot of it is very easy to use. A lot of it is pretty cool. Some of it's important. Others not so much. But still, the features on this thing are crazy. Yet it's a paperweight at this point. Obviously, I've had 2 that just quit working. Absolutely nuts. If you're out there and you're a parent and you use this, let me know. Have you had any issues out of your Miku products? Have you gotten your replacement? Has your replacement taken a dump on you? Because mine has. Just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, yay. And then they sent me this in the box, and then they give me this stupid fucking like mailer, so I will send the other one back. I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna keep your new one. Anyway, this is crazy, man. Crazy. $500. Like just a broken baby monitor. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to me complain. Click the subscribe button. Comment down below what's a good baby monitor. So I'm in the market for a tripod because this one's falling apart. Yeah, great. Guess I'll see you guys in the next video. It won't hurt my feelings if this isn't your cup of tea, right? So go ahead. See ya. But if babies and kids and that stuff is something that you like, then listen up, okay? Me and my wife just had our second baby.